We're going to check out my ska pastora is salvia divornum, is diviner sage, is artemisia, is a sage family. This is in the mint hyssop family. This is in culinary families, a lot of foods and medicinal products, and this is a rare and endangered species from Oaxaca, Mexico. And first off, this can be grown in all areas of the world and dies back in the winter to a root base, which is semi-deep, which will grow back in the spring. And this is a dead and rotting, as you can see. It needs to be cut. Don't pull or pick dead things like this. As you can see, don't just rip things off. What will happen is a lot of times is you'll endanger the original root base. So these are fresh leaves from spring. This is a medicinal. This is a sacred plant. This is a plant of the gods, and the indigenous peoples of those areas. Maria Sabina is a good historical figure for shamanistic use and medicinal properties of the salvinorium A. The alkaloid is an ingredient that's of main importance. This is the Little Prince, and the salvia divorum plant, as opposed to all the other plants that I named off, is extremely rare and endangered, and is only known to be grown through cuttings, and may or may not be available in the wild. Now, due to better breeding and taking care of things, it's quite possibly available. Nevertheless, it's a medicinal plant and a sacred plant, therefore meaning a religious plant. Therefore 100% illegal. All plants that are worshipped are illegal. You may or may not be aware of that. So depending on what country or state you live in, you may or may not be able to practice your religious beliefs. Chances are you probably are not allowed to, so this is probably, as you can see, extremely dangerous and therefore illegal. It's a plant. I'm sure that's self-explanatory, but if I need to keep going on and on, this is a religious plant, so it's illegal. Nevertheless, it's extremely rare, and when you do grow it, all salvias, all sages have, even the stems are all messed up right now. There's a terminology called four square. So the stems are four square, so there's a flat and a flat and a flat and a flat. And the diviner sage in the sage family in the mints is typically can be consumed in many different ways, and it's basically a salad green. It's consumed by indigenous peoples. It's just chewed on, typically 13 leaves. For ceremonial practice, numbers are important, and specific ceremonial practices are important for their beliefs, so I'm going to look more into that. Oaxaca, spelled O-A-C-X-A or something. Actually, I don't really recollect. O-X-A-C-A. Anyway, I just wanted to do a quick one on that. I mostly wanted to explain that the best way to take care of these is to not have them in extreme rainstorms, in the frost and moisture and ocean, and it'll probably grow just quite well. So if you happen to be in those areas, then know that it's probably going to die back, and if you're lucky, it'll come back in the spring. So if you saw my other legume videos on these noxious weeds here, here's one of the flowers. I thought they were yellow. Most yellow flowers are medicinal, and that's a telltale sign of good healing powers typically. St. John's wort, and dandelion, milkweeds. They all have yellow flowers, to name a couple. Valerian, or maybe not valerian. Yeah. So anyway, yellow is definitely a healing power. And this is the legumes, and these little teeny skinny things here are actually seed pods. And it's amazing how this thing comes up. So anyway, peace.